Hey everybody, this is Magnetic Duck here, and right now I am going to be casting a duel that I have had in my pile for quite a while now, between R3's Kiya and TmG. We're going to be playing on Windium Asteroids. Kiya is going to be playing Randa, I believe Trickster, or perhaps Kiya, and TmG is going to be playing Reverse Remote Mine Whale. So let's get into the game. As I was saying, I had this duel sitting around for a long time before I decided to start, decided to use it. I'm not sure why. But if any of the casting in this duel, of the recording in this duel, of the camera play in this duel isn't as great as it usually is in my past few duels, and that's why, because this is one of the first duels that I actually recorded. But aside from that, it's a fairly nice duel. Let's get into the game. So yes, Kiya is going to be playing Trickster. Kiya's using those bounce shots, and also just little ticks. I'm not really sure what a good name for them would be, but partially charged shots to his advantage. Taking down TmG whenever he can. TmG gets the next little rocket off there, but I'm not sure if it's going to be... It was not enough to do anything real to Kiya. And unless TmG can escape this situation right here. Kiya taking the first match, but no, TmG gets to health. And they have broken themselves to a standoff again. Shot warp there by Kiya. Very nice little missile around the corner there by TmG. Team seems to be lagging a little bit. That that lag may have played a little bit in that first match there. TmG does not use that wall, and Kiya takes him down with a warp shot. TmG is doing an adequate job of locking down the map. Perhaps not as much as another player, such as M-Pilot. But he is keeping our Kiya here at a fairly good distance. Nice little rocket there by TmG. But Kiya doesn't care, Kiya gets to health. Wow, Kiya uses that missile right into TmG's wall. And TmG takes the second match. Now 1-1. We are casting the third match here. Very nice little rocket there by TmG. Kind of just getting a little bit too offensive, a little bit too proud of himself, a little bit overconfident there, trying to come out in the open with a shot. But really, the secret to winning against the whale in a 1v1 is to just stay close to the wall. Well, actually, no, that's a bad thing to do. You don't want to stay close to the walls, but you want to you want to keep a wall between them. Want to keep a wall between you and the whale. That's what I'm trying to say. Kiya seems to be doing a fairly good job of that right here. And he gets a little snipe off here on TmG. It is now 2-2. Kiya taking the third match. We're now casting the fourth match. They have not changed their planes. We are still doing repair and supercharger for Kiya. I believe supercharger for TmG. That'd be a smart perk for him. I'm tempted to say that heavy armor would not play a lot into this match. And like Randa vs Randa. Oh, very nice bounce shot there by Kiya. But in Randa vs Randa, heavy armor of course has a lot of effect. You can just do warp shot. You can trade warp shot for warp shot with the other Randa and come out ahead if we have heavy armor and the other person does not. But in this type of duel, I think that the type of effect that heavy armor would have is marginal. That's just my opinion. I have never seen heavy armor have any play in this duel. In this matchup. sharing the power-ups really nicely here. So one of them is getting a complete lockdown. Kiya has a wall and TmG has a missile. Kiya is trying to use those little, oh, very nice little missile there by TmG, keeping Kiya down while he gets health. Kind of surprised that Kiya didn't use that wall to block the missile, but I don't think it'll have too much of an effect here. As long as Kiya stays passive, plays careful, doesn't get into too much trouble. TmG had seen that, he could have used it. Very nice missile trick there by Kiya, taking TmG down with a warp shot and then a missile. I'm kind of surprised that that shield didn't do anything. That was TmG's shield. I think I'd have to see this again. Anyhow, it is now 4-2 with Kiya thoroughly in the lead. See if TmG can at least have a little bit of a more respectable score here. It played well. Randa should, at least in my opinion, theoretically always win against whales. Very nice little missile. The secret to one-shotting whales, to killing whales quickly, is of course missiles. We see Kiya making very good use of those missiles here in this duel. 5-2, one more point for Kiya, and he takes the game. Kiya seems to be playing a little bit more passive. Maybe it's just me trying to get little snipes off. He could go into this one, try to bounce shot, but no, he decides not to pursue against TmG. To come out instead on the other side, TmG's going to try to get the health, but no, he gets taken down by Kiya before he can get there. Before the health can take any effect on him. And GG, 6-2, Kiya takes the win against TmG. And that's the end of that duel. As I was saying in the chat there, I almost think that TmG deserved to win. Very nice whale play there, but did not, but it was not enough to take Kiya down. So that is the end of this duel, and until next time, stay ducky.